What's going on, everyone? Hey, 3D, back for some more Meshy AI 3D generation. This time, instead of doing text to 3D, we're going to try image to 3D. So essentially, we can take our 2D models, and if they're shown appropriately, can create them into a 3D model. Here's what Meshy recommends. It needs to be a single object in one image, standard front view, and there needs to be like a white or monochrome or no background. This will give you the best results possible. These down here will give you the worst results possible. So what I'll do is I'll show you what I have in terms of photos I generated from Midjourney so you can see what they look like, and then we'll convert those into 3D. All right, so we're here in Adobe Photoshop. So this was a Master Chief T-pose I generated out of Midjourney. And even though the background was solid white, I went into Adobe Photoshop and just kind of erased the background myself, just to be sure there's not going to be any confusion with converting. So we'll be converting a Master Chief person in power armor from the Fallout series, and then just thinking off the top of my head here, or top of my head, a Mooncrest warrior. So now we'll head back to Meshy and see what these look like going from 2D flat to a 3D model. And so now we are back in Meshy, and I just took our Master Chief, dropped them in there. Now I'll generate. That'll cost about 5 credits. And these are other models that I generated using the 2D source. So while he's generating, I'm going to go ahead and put in our other 3 models, and then we'll take a look when they're done. All right, it looks like our models are done. So first, we'll take a look at our Master Chief in a T-pose. Yeah, it looks like the texture could be fixed a little bit. And the fingers don't look all the way complete. But for the most part, it still did get most of the model. It also gave it a back, and all we really submitted was kind of front angled. Uh, and it was still able to generate a backing for our character. So if you recall previously, we did add an animation to it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now to see if we get our Master Chief up and moving. Simply follow these prompts here. Wrist where it belongs, right there. Elbow to elbow. Uh, those are a little off. Groin looks pretty good. Get the knees put in. And finish up with the ankles. Alright. We'll let that generate and see how that comes out. Alright, so here we go. Now it looks a little funny, and the reason for that is probably because he was not in a legit T pose. It was more kind of like a, I don't know, anatomical position pose, but not really a T pose there. So it looks a little weird given that reason, but again, to go from 2D to 3D, I think that's pretty impressive. Let's take a look at our power. Okay, again, looks like the face texture needs some fixing. And it looks like the hands were unfortunately glued to the knee itself, which it didn't look like that was the case in the picture. It did give it back, what I thought would be appropriate. Yeah, not exactly perfect. This is alpha testing, but still pretty impressive what it can do just from taking a picture and transforming it to 3D. No doubt this will likely get better as time goes on. And then finally is our Mooncrest Warrior. So again, texture not exactly the same as how it looks in the picture, but I think the model looks pretty good overall. And it even gave it like a nice little cape in the back, which is pretty nice touch. Yeah, certainly needs some fixing, but again, 2D, 3D, pretty impressive, I would say. So that's all to show you for our 2D pictures into 3D models. Stay tuned. We'll be sure to show some more. Till then, see y'all later.